Hello, my good learners. Mwalimu John is back. Today, I want to introduce another topic here. It's a very simple topic, but you find people are struggling. Many learners are struggling to go about the questions to do with Bodmas. So, mathematicians, they did lots of research and came up with this formula here. This formula will help you work out sums which involve different mathematical operations. You know the four operations that we use in mathematics, that is the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Now, Bodmas, I just want to do the introduction. You understand it, and please catch me on my YouTube channel at Mwalimu John 001. You'll get to understand this better. If you have a question still, feel free. Send a comment in form of a question. I will answer you. Look at this. We have Bodmas. B here stands for bracket. Bracket of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. If you want to understand this one better, for you not to have any kind of doubt or confusion, simply relate it with a kind of staircase. If you want to climb up a building, like a story building where we don't have machines like lifts, we use staircase. And when moving up the building, you start from bottom. You start from probably from the ground. Now look, if you're on the floor or ground floor, basement or ground floor or first floor, you want to move to the next floor, you'll be using stairs. And we have steps. In this staircase, we have steps. The first step is the bracket, meaning you check the sum that you are given. If there is a bracket in that question, please begin working out that part with a bracket. Now, from this step, climbing up, go to the next step, which is of. Of here is the next step. If bracket is there and of is there, start with bracket, then work out where there is of. And if bracket is not there and of is there, start with the of. It's like you are at this point on the staircase and you want to move to the next step. So you'll find yourself from this step to the next step, to the next step, to the next step, to the next step, up to the last step. Questions come differently. You find a question with some of these operations. It's not a must that all of them to appear in one question. No. You'll have 2, 3, or more. Where you have more than one operation, please quickly think of Bodmas. This is a rule and you cannot escape it. So there's one thing I want you to know. What do I want you to know as a basic information for Bodmas? Look, bracket simply, okay, like this is what we call bracket. But which mathematical operation does it represent? It represents multiplication, which is multiplication sign. This of, just like a word, which mathematical operation does it represent? It also represents multiplication, right? Then division is the normal one, division. Then multiplication, that one we know, direct. Addition, this is the sign. Then subtraction. So these are the symbols for the operations. So look at how many parts of this Bodmas represent multiplication. We have the bracket, we have of, and we have what? Multiplication. Please just understand these ones first. Number one, relate it with a staircase from step 1 to step 2, step 2 to step 3, up to the last step. You'll be in the next floor. So here also for mathematics, please find out which operations do you have in that question. It is very simple. I always give learners a simple question to try, just like this. A simple question, very, very simple to try. If I give you a question like this, very, very simple. I give you 1 minus 5 plus 10. 1 minus 5 plus 10. Very simple. If you don't go by like, check. Which operations do we have here? We have the plus here. We have the minus here, that is negative 5, and we have positive 10. Imagine. Then come think of your Bodmas rule. We are told that we need to start with bracket. In this case, there is no bracket. Of, there is no of here. Division, no division. Multiplication, no multiplication. Now addition, we have addition. The rule is now you have to start with this addition here. In our work here, what do we have? We have our plus 1, then plus 10. Get your 11. We are done with addition. Now go to subtraction. Go to subtraction. Now we have 11. We have now 11 subtract 5. And the answer will be 6. This is just an example to use in my introduction. Remember, go for the full lesson of Bodmas in my YouTube channel at Mwalimu John 001. Thank you very much.